Okay, so I said my little opening and went to pull some cards, and immediately the opening to one of MIA's songs came into my brain, and that was Bombs Go Off When I Enter the Building. And that is from the song Yalla, which is You Always Live Again. Also, let's get into it. So, this is definitely energy of
one more chocolate
rebirth. Especially considering, yes you can, the Aquarius full moon that's about to take place this week. Here you go, dear. So there's something about rebirth that's very big here. But for some of you, that's actually born again. For some of you, that's like a baptism. As I was saying, for some of you, this is a baptism, initiation, or a trial by fire. I have two cards. Let's see what they are. Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands. And all the alarms going off. Shout out Archangel Michael. Thanks for coming through. And shout out La Santísima Muerte. The Four of Swords is a card that is all about kind of rest. And this is this perfect rebirth energy because it's rest, but it's almost like people took you for dead or like counted you out when you were down, right? And with the Queen of Wands is like all powerful. Like she's very, very potent. She's somebody that has a creative spark and acts on it. She's somebody that moves with the spirit. She's somebody that is inspired. This is also fire energy card, so this is just like a very catalytic moment, a moment of she who does not hesitate. So leading up to the Aquarius full moon, these next few days, if you feel like you need to rest or sleep or whatever, don't hesitate on that. Excuse me, I was just saying don't hesitate, because there are going to be big projects, big initiatory things, big opportunities, big initiations, and you're going to want to be able to face them head on with your best self present. So if you start a big project, or you start editing a photo, or you start a new, like writing something, if you're doing something and you feel like, oh my gosh, like I need to rest or something, listen to your body, right? Also, for some of you, this time your dreams could be very much portals. Your dreams could be very potent. Your dreams could be showing you things at this time. So pay attention to your dreams, because they could also be spirit communicating with you, and visions of ideas and visionary goals. So take that, oh, so sweet. And then the Three of Cups is on the bottom. Oh, that made me so happy to see. We're going to see what's on the top too. But the Three of Cups means that soon you're going to be celebrating with friends. Okay, soon you're going to be gathering in a good way. You're going to have a reason to celebrate. And on the top is the Magician and Santa Muerte herself. So you have the Three of Cups, the Magician, and Death, right? Or Santa Muerte herself. Like I said, this time is all about death and rebirth. And a cause for celebration, a cause for gathering. But this, Magician card, this Magician card is not just about you standing empowered and being, living your truth. It's also about your communication style, your voice, your words, how you show up, and the importance of that, the importance of you showing up, telling your story. And that's going to draw you to the right people, to you, the people who are meant to be with you, who will celebrate with you and see you. I was listening to Saved by the Spell this morning, Marcella Kroll's podcast, the last episode, You're Only Allowed to Throw Your Own Head, and her guest was Diane somebody, I can't remember her last name right now, sorry about that. She was really awesome. She made like the Rosebud Tarot deck. You can go check all that out if you'd like. But there was a moment in the podcast where she said, where they were speaking, and she said, the thing about it is, the people who, if you change, right, and you start doing things differently in your life, and people start all around you, start kind of nitpicking, back talking, gossiping, telling you, you've changed or you're very different, they just don't like you or something, those people never really loved you, because the people who love you, they love you for you, right? And so that was like a very powerful statement, and I think it's very true. So make sure that you are, the magician is powerful.
Can you give me water?
Yes, I can. Hold on. I was just saying the magician is powerful, but not just because of like the, way they dress or the rituals that they host or hold. It's because of the power of the gift of their voice and their creativity and creation. Because, thank you, my love. Because the magician card is Mercury, right? And Mercury is our harvest, how we translate what we have learned into a word. That's a process of alchemy. Your feet are dirty?
No, my seat is all dirty.
Oh, your seat is all dirty?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wash it out. We'll go home in just a second. We're really close.
Can you rip me up?
No?
Can I play Roblox on your phone?
Almost. Show up as authentically you, whatever that means. Because when you are yourself and you're speaking truth over your life, that is also spell casting. And that is going to bring you to the people that need to be with you. That's a spell in itself. That's going to draw you right into where you need to go, like magnets across the universe. And then finally, Santa Muerte, death and rebirth. I posted something on my stories yesterday that it was like a tweet that someone had said our ancestors are not in Hoodoo, our ancestors are not dead, they just cross the river and communicate with us in a different way. I love how in this deck Santa Muerte is pregnant and looking at this little cradle or little bassinet, because in the Smith Rider-Waite tarot deck, death is like riding on a white horse, it's a knight, it's all this stuff. But in this one, it's very much mother. It's Santa Muerte as mother. It's Santa Muerte in a gentle state. And in the state that says, like, there is no death without birth, there is no birth without death. There's a constant cycle of rebirth. And that doesn't always mean physical death. At a certain point, it does. But before that point, we go through many iterations of self, and we go through many deaths, but that's exciting because immediately following every little death is a rebirth. So enjoy this season of dreams and rebirth. Rest, because the things that you're going to be called to take action on are going to change the world. So thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. I hope these messages guided and or supported you in some way, shape, or form or another. If you like this, you can send tips for Roblox bucks and coffees. So,
have I PBS kids on your phone yet?
Many blessings.
Have I PBS kids on your phone?
Yes, you can. Beatus Manere.